need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side.
Ich glaube, man sieht da, wo sein Kopf aufgeschlagen wurde.
You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
All in all, why not?
Ja?
Ah, that's the spirit.
Hoffentlich passt mir das.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
So eloquent hört man Geralt nie reden.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Passt an meinen Schuhen auszusetzen.
And we must be neat.
Geralt sieht ohne Bart komisch aus.
May they draw and quarter me
Mag
if
man
I've ever
Geralt mit
seen a
Bart
lovelier
mehr.
lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed?
Yep.
So you think I'm uptight?
What I
Yep.
mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Mich würde es interessieren, was sich der Sprecher von Geralt gedacht hat. Nachdem er hunderte und tausende Geralt-Lines gesprochen hat. Und plötzlich dann sowas.
I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids.
Ist das die Braut?
But none compared to you, my dear Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
Okay, die Blumenkrone heißt nicht, dass das die Braut ist.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
In the circles, because he can swallow salt.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
To be nice now.
Ja.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you, as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start. We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Ich wollte nicht mehr sagen, weil ich weiß nicht, was dann passiert. Wow. Sind das viele Punkte.
Falling over themselves to catch a painted pig.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Aha.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honored. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no music here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
Okay.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned King of the Swineherds.
Shani, what is it Gerald says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hay seeds.
So machst du dir keine Freunde.
Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really? It's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Gerald's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
Aber du
That
bist,
one, with the garland.
du bist ja nicht
Splendid
mehr du. Du
choice.
bist ja in
Now
Geralds Körper.
observe as Vladimir von Everegg does his thing.
Okay.
Now, who have we
Moin.
here?
Nicht viel, ist viel zu warm dafür.
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
Oh,
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear.
kennst du mich noch?
Do not sabotage
Ich,
me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Kenne den Namen, ja. Aber
Fine, I'll stay.
kennen ist, glaube ich, ein bisschen zu weit. Also der zweite, der wird nicht funktionieren. Der ist schlecht.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Wenn ich das sage, muss ich gegen die boxen, oder? War der Rollstuhlfahrer von der Ref-Zeit? Okay. Also jetzt weiß ich, wann du in den Chat gekommen bist das erste Mal. Das ist ja schon ewig her. Raft ist ja schon ewig her. Aber wie geht's dir?
Easy, lads.
Ach scheiße,
No
ich wollte das
harm
erste
done.
sagen.
An innocent conversation
Kacke.
with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself. Just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant
Ach,
freak
nicht doch,
eye.
Leute.
That does it! Rah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Not damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Wirklich? Mit einer Holzlatte? Die haben keine. Die haben keine Holzlatte. Ach, haben sie doch.
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you plowing gentlefolk.
Slap! And slap!
Never in my life
Lass uns Schach
have I
spielen.
rebelled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. And with me watching. Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps.
Aber habe ich sie jetzt gewonnen oder geht sie jetzt auch weg?
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
Ich
You
hab doch
always
gar
had
nichts gemacht.
charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made
Unlikely.
this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods. Quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Alles ist nach Plan gelaufen.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question then swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, 'twould be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
Ja, gar nichts machen würde ich ja jetzt nicht sagen. Huch. Ja, wie soll's einem gehen, wenn man nichts machen kann? Nee, Spaß. Was? Nee, was? Nee. Wie soll's einem gehen, wenn man nichts machen kann? Nein, Spaß. Mir geht's gut und selbst. Mir geht's auch gut. Ich habe ein bisschen viel zu tun, arbeiten und all so Geschichten. Und deswegen streame ich etwas weniger als früher. Aber ansonsten würde ich sagen, geht's mir gut. Ist das ein Trinkspiel? Nee, Wind. Oh nee.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some
Nee.
No need for in.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Bin
Were
ich gut
that
in
true?
Wind.
You wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many
Das sind
large
fast
sides.
6000 Coins.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Okay. Oh Mann, ich bin nicht gut im Gewinnen. Okay. Wow. Finde es schön, dass du bei dem Ding hier weitermachst. Vielen, vielen Dank. Vielen, vielen Dank. Das ist für mich halt so ein bisschen Entspannungstherapie. Wenn du viel arbeitest und also Sachen, dann ist das ein bisschen Entspannungstherapie. Oh Mann, ey, ich bin nicht gut. Hä? Ach so. Das. Was kann die Karte nochmal? Lege diese Karte neben eine Karte mit demselben Namen, um die Stärke beider Karten zu verdoppeln. Ja, die ist nicht gut. Lege diese Karte auf das Schlachtfeld deines Gegners. Sie wird auf die Gesamtstärke deines Gegners angerechnet und ziehe 2 Karten vom Nachziehstapel. Okay. Ich habe 2 verkackte Spione. Mann. Ich werde wiederkommen, wünsche einen schönen Abend. Coca-Cola, vielen Dank fürs Reinschauen. Dann macht ihr noch einen schönen Abend. Ich will eigentlich auch nur diese Quest beenden für heute. Dementsprechend mal gucken. Gleichstand. Da haut der Icarus mich raus. Ach, das ist wieder so eine Handkarte. Mist. Das ist nicht gut. Hä? Was macht das? Lege diese Karte auf das Schlachtfeld deines Gegners. Sie wird auf die Gesamtstärke. Achso, 2. Das bringt nichts. Na? Du willst immer noch nicht aufgeben? Was hat das jetzt gemacht? Hä? Diese Karte auf das Schlachtfeld? Sie wird auf die... Achso, wieder 2 Karten. Ja, der hat nur noch 6 Karten in seinem Deck. Also das wird nicht besser in der nächsten Runde. Wieso macht der Gegner das? Was willst du jetzt noch machen? Ah, Drecksack. Aber spätestens jetzt, er hat nur noch 2 Karten. Was will er denn spielen? Okay, jetzt hast du noch eine Karte. Buenas noches, ihr lieben Otterlis, der Otter-Witcher-Schule. Wie macht's jetzt Hexern? Offensichtlich spielen wir gerade eher nicht Witcher, sondern wir schauen uns einfach an. Warte. Aller Fernkampf. So. What? So. Ja. Fernkampf sind ja... Das ist nicht... Kacke. Gewinn nicht. Plus hat 31, das ist schon krass. Ja, das ist der Nebel. Der Nebel hilft mir halt nicht. Okay. Ich bin nicht gut im Wind.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cup and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that?
250.
Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Oh Mann.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster, till we expire.
Gerald tanzen zu sehen ist schon ungewöhnlich.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Moin, Kugelfisch. Da ist ein Fuß drin.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Ist das eigentlich eine Strumpfhose oder sind das zwei hohe Strümpfe? Moin! Ach, bist du schon hier im Game? Was heißt schon? Wir sind in der Hauptstory jetzt. Wir haben Ciri verteidigt in Kermorhen und sind jetzt auf dem Weg des Rückangriffs, mehr oder weniger.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all.
Ja, ja.
Though none to match your charms.
Aber sehr viele.
It seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
Das ist genau da sind Shanis Hüpfer runtergefallen.
Don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Ja, ja.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everek.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Aber...
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Staring at the kids, you're scaring me.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I
Ach, wir tanzen gerade.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
So
Why
if he
are you so
arrived,
strange?
why is he not here now?
The bloody dog chased him away.
Was?
None of them. Hideous mutt.
Spiegelmeister.
So I've heard.
Not gingerbreads now, but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
Ja, Hallöchen.
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time.
Ein
gives the
Uhu-Raid.
proper
Uhu zu
consistency.
den Uhu.
Time provides
Juhu.
that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses.
Okay.
Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin.
Gaunter Odin.
My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Ups. Woher weißt du, dass ich nicht Geralt bin? Haha, der ist einfach gut. Na? Was? Schlechten Menschen geht's immer gut, weißt du doch? Ja. I feel it. I feel it. Ich verstehe das auch.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me?
Der erinnert mich an
Like
Q
you,
von Star Trek.
meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Wahrscheinlich hat sein Bruder was mit seinem Tod zu tun.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Young.
All lies, not a word of truth. Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you.
Aufs Spiel.
And now revel on.
Ja, trinken wir.
I never say no
Hoch
to
den
a
Humpen,
lady,
lass dich nicht
to
lumpen,
your
ist nur schon
fair
leer.
beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
What's going on there?
Oh, jackass!
Was hier?
How's it? What's taking you so long? Bring me my shoe.
Hoffentlich ertrinkt da keiner. Was? Shani, mein Girl? Second Best nach Trish. Liegt vielleicht auch an der Haarfarbe. Hast du so ein Rothaar-Fable?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
It's a wedding.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip-in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
Klar. Der hat auch ein ganz, sieht man, der hat ein ganz schönes Pony.
Oh, there's more to come.
Und ein Pferdetrieb.
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Gut, dass er die Unterhose angelassen hat. Das ist so ein beschissenes Spiel. Ihr Schuh ist danach komplett nass.
Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
War das Shanis Schuh? Keine Ahnung. Ich glaube, ich habe alle Schuhe.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Ja, der Pitschi-Patschi nasses.
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Also wenn du so heutzutage mit einer Frau sprichst, dann wirst du direkt wegen Belästigung angezeigt.
See how quick he come up with a shoe.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your...
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater.
Lothar schluckt
You know,
Brutzel,
wood
Brutzel.
scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh,
What?
I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groomshound chased him off.
Habt ihr das oben in der Ecke
Blasted
gesehen?
demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Ow! The man's got ass ears. He should first seek to help himself.
Such ears might be high fashion in his part.
Oh, I doubt that.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer.
Wir
But
finden
no one
den.
knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is,
Ich
we
schmeiß dich
have
mal aufs
our
Handy.
ways.
Ich muss noch mal zu meinem
The
Vater die
flame
Blumen
copper.
gießen.
What did he look
Dann
like?
verlauf dich
He
nicht.
wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
Okay.
I shall find him.
We thank you. And hope for the best.
Hope for the best. Die tanzt da oben in der Wand. Das ist komisch.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Was? Halali? Was ein Motivationsspruch.
So much coin.
The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't
Following
choose
some
their
dog's
tracks.
trail?
So I
Not
shall follow
exactly how I
these.
imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair.
Wussten
I shall
wir.
continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
How goes the search?
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give
Kann
up.
die mit mir
This
reden?
Witcher work suits me swimmingly.
at all.
Was ist los?
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so.
Was, sie ist eine Ärztin im Mittelalter? Die Frau hat Walkie-Talkies.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Okay.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Fancy.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
Oh, Mann, ey.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Der ist
I
besoffen.
say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true.
Mead
I
ist
was
schon geil.
fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it. Those are excellent ears. Might try a pair like that. Just not sure they'd fit under my cap.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Das ist ein sehr hässliches Tattoo auf der Schulter.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they'd toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Was? Wie ich hart ignoriert werde? Von wem? Wir haben dir alle Hallo gesagt, Akutenshi.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft?
Das habe ich jetzt gar nicht gesehen.
Extortionist's already got his due.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convincing.
Honorless prick. Olgerd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions
Hab's bei dir nicht mitbekommen. Ja, das
Keep calm. Stay
ist dann dein
close.
Problem.
Shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Cats! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Oh Mann, ey. Weiter geht's. Planetenverteidigungskanonenkommandant. Habe ich schon gesehen.
Weak eyes, see. Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn
Und tatsächlich stolz auf mich, dass ich das jetzt gerade in einem flüssigen Satz rausbekommen habe.
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting cob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled.
Hat sein
A
Elixier
man
getrunken?
so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Wann geht es bei dir eigentlich los mit Elden Ring? Nächste Woche vielleicht? Ich bin mir da noch nicht ganz sicher. Aber selbst wenn es da losgeht, bis ich DLC bin, dauert ja auch noch mal eine Weile. Ne?
First Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the cabin.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Na, Ada.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bride's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? A storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing if you can get that cow.
Was sie da gesungen haben.
Lad the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry. 'Tis your wedding day.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Wenn alles gut läuft, bin ich nächste Woche im DLC. Passend. Aua. Passend mit dem Update, dass es jetzt leichter geworden ist. Was zur Hölle schreibt er? Kurz vor Mitternacht noch ein Liebesbrief?
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Das wäre nicht trocken gewesen.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Was macht er jetzt?
Stop! I beg you! Stop! Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Dieser Typ macht mir Angst. Gestern 13 Entstörungen gemacht und heute nochmal 7. Gestern 5:30 Uhr losgefahren, 22 geheim. Und heute erst um 9 los und um 20:15 der geheim. Ja, bist schon so Workaholic geworden, wa? Ich habe heute nur 2 Bestellungen losgestoßen und insgesamt was sind's dann? Einmal 22, ne, einmal 23 und einmal 9, also 32.000. Pi mal Daumen.
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
Wer, was ist das?
How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships.
Das ist wahrscheinlich ein besserer Ratschlag als das davor.
Like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Der Typ macht mir Angst. Der hat so, ist Shanis Eintrag im Tagebuch? In welchem Tagebuch? Manchmal schreibt das Schicksal so, ob es so kein Poet es wagen würde. Das war wirklich der Eintrag. Oh Mann. Gaunter Odim. Ja, keine Ahnung, ob das ein Djinn ist oder was das genau ist. Ich muss noch viel weiter nach unten. Shani. Habe dafür heute einen neuen ISP im Bereich Glasfaser angeboten bekommen. Das ist dann sogar mit Erstellung von Leitungswegen etc. Muss das noch durchkalkulieren. Und ganz dicke Lorbeeren geerntet heute. Bin mit der zuverlässigste Techniker in ganz BRD. Naja, du bist ja auch immer da und arbeitest immer. Also, wie kann man auch nicht zuverlässig sein, ne? Im Rahmen ihrer militärischen Funktion. Zudem wurde er gewahr, dass er noch Fragmente dieser Gefühle in sich trug. Manchmal schreibt das Schicksal bla bla bla. Inmitten der geschmacksvollen und des schweren Dufts. Nach Vogelbeeren, ja. Ich könnte ihr daraus was machen. Genau, das können wir machen und
Devil's dick, every man jack of you.
hä?
Wouldn't be so pale if you ate onions and oil.
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces.
Mach das mal.
Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Yes.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Ich dachte, du machst eine Halskette draus.
That reptile gaze of yours don't scare
Ernsthaft?
me.
A lad clutching stems is a lad caught at mischief. Never think to offer blue.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just...
Kennst du das
After I
DLC?
caught the
Nein.
garland, I realized something.
Nein.
The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Vogelbeeren sind giftig, also eigentlich, glaube ich.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Mit einer riesigen Schnittwunde in der Hand.
In that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
Eine Frau, die trinken kann?
I'm afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off-beat.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Ach, ich wollte ja nur eigentlich heute streamen, bis mir warm ist. Mir ist seit ungefähr einer Stunde warm.
Did you
So richtig
enjoy the
warm.
wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something.
Vielen Dank für den
was also
Sub.
a kiss.
Tier 1 Subtigrafu.
True.
They have given
Although that was
34
so
gift
clearly
subs in the
Vladimir.
channel.
I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body
Das sind viele
felt everything.
Kaninchen.
Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to
Du
forget
brauchst einen
those.
Eritos. Okay. Ich bin gespannt.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
good?
Böhme.
I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy.
Oh Gott.
You can call me Dar.
Akutenchi.
Woo. I feel honored.
Das sind 10.
Let's drink on
Oh
it.
Gott. Vielen Dank für die
Seems the
10.
families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was
Boah,
afraid
hast-
the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Einige Leute eingeladen, die ich schon lange nicht mehr
Jonas's
gesehen habe.
family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Wir haben 30 Grad in diesem Zimmer. Ich möchte es nur mal gerade so sagen.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Nö, ich meine das nicht. Ich war seit Ewigkeiten nicht mehr auf Twitch. Dachte, ich schau mal vorbei, sehe dann gleich geschenkt.
Drank themselves stiff as the
So ist
boards
das,
they tore from
Watchmaker,
the
so ist
fence.
das.
Wonder
Nutze
where the
es.
sister is.
Verbreite Otter-Emotes
Couldn't
überall,
protect her
wo du
from
auf
a
Twitch
cheeky
bist.
4-year-old
Wenn
in
du auf
that
Twitch bist.
condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Das. Hab da so ein Kratzen im Hals.
Gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Now kiss. Do it.
Only one way to find out.
Wow.
Nee, das war der falsche Knopf. War aber trotzdem schön. Verdammt, es gibt sogar Eritos Haarschnitt. Wenn du das da Haarschnitt nennst. Ne, fühlt sich gleich an.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Ich muss ja den Fanservice für euch aktivieren,
Promised
ne?
you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct.
Das ist nur
Even
für
more
euch,
so
meine
than
Freunde.
Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Es muss nur für euch sein. Ich bin verheiratet.
Interesting
also,
is what
ja.
interesting does.
Oh, guck mal. Die hat auch jemand gefunden.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Das war schon der richtige
We leave
Knopf.
it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Sex auf dem Boot ist spannend, glaube ich.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Das wäre, also wenn da jetzt wirklich was passiert, das wäre so unbequem.
What one usually does on the moon.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr schon mal in einem Ruderboot wart. Seebegattung nennt man das. Ist der Begriff Feuchtgebiete plötzlich ganz anders, ne? Ich weiß nicht. Das wäre, glaube ich, echt keine angenehme Sache. Oh ja, bitte. Ich lehne mich gegen diese Holzlatte. Ja. Das stimmt. Ja, hier.
Wow.
Wow. So groß ist das Boot nicht. Die Frau steht auf harte Dinge. Ich verstehe. Diese komischen Brandnarben im Gesicht. Kurz ins Wasser dippen, damit es besser flutscht. Und die Blasenentzündung sofort kommt. Das ist irgendein See. Ich habe keine Ahnung, also stelle ich mir nicht gut vor. Und das ist immer so, dass Geralt noch halbnackt aufwacht und die Frauen schon alle angezogen sind.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Der hat sich sogar die Zeit genommen, dieses bisschen Bärending wieder in die Haare zu machen. Okay. Ich kann mich jetzt auch wieder bewegen. Bitte. Ich habe sogar die Hasenohren. Oder Eselsohren. Ist gar nicht so eine schlechte Rüstung, grundsätzlich. Ernsthaft? Ich behalte die Robe mal an. So. Zu guter Letzt möchte ich für heute aber noch genau eine Sache mal machen. Und das ist nochmal in die Gruft gehen. Mich würde nämlich interessieren, das war das Anwesen hier, glaube ich, ne? Mich würde tatsächlich interessieren, ob der Geist da jetzt drin ist und nochmal mit uns spricht. Da war auch irgendwas Blaues. Die Sau. Ach so, das ist die Quest. Okay, irgendwer hat gewonnen. Draußen hupt die Leute bei der EM.
Move it.
Ernsthaft? Du willst mich nicht hier durchreiten lassen? Also das macht eigentlich keinen Sinn, sich dahin zu porten. Weil ich bin tatsächlich interessiert, ob ich in die Gruft gehen kann und irgendwas mit dem Säbel machen kann oder ob der Geist nochmal mit mir redet. Weil, keine Ahnung. Er wurde ja mit Gewalt aus mir raus... wie auch immer. Was? Verdammt, ich muss wissen, wie Icarus aussieht. Ja, das ist eine gute Frage. Keiner weiß es. Warum ist die Musik plötzlich so? So, ich bin müde und schmeiß mich ins Bettchen. Euch noch viel Spaß. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Nässchen. Ich wünsche dir ein wunderbares, gutes Nächtle. Türkei, Tschechien 2-1. Ah, okay. Dann waren es die Türken. Das ist richtig Party. Nee. Schade. Schade, schade. Das ist was anderes. Da. Olgierd, mein verdammter lieber Bruder. Du hast ja keine Ahnung, welche Freude du mit deiner Idee bereitet hast. Nun ja, der Mann, den du geschickt hast, war zwar ungefähr so steif wie eine, was, Rübenhacke, aber egal. Es zählt nur, dass ich meinen Spaß hatte. Und zwar über alle Maßen. Die Hochzeit war der Wahnsinn, der Wodka floss in Strömen und dem Auge wurde reichlich Hübsches geboten. Super. Du fehlst mir, aber lass dir ruhig Zeit. Lebe dein Leben und genieße es. Okay. So. Das bedeutet aber speichern. Und